And he's going to go with it, all of it. And the call, and here we go. Calvin looking to end this comeback run. He's in line to do it unless a king or a 9 appears on the river.
I'm not in the hand, I get it. Making myself at home over here.
Here we go again. Nice, pretty hand.
Raised to 4 million by Jay. Cal calls.
Oh,
wow, very
tricky
sneaky.
with the kings. Just calls. Valeriy 15 bigs in the cutoff with ace-9.
And you think this is just a function of having some short stacks behind him that
Perhaps,
can rejam,
yeah.
and he can just call it off very sneakily? Wow.
Oh, and this trap is going to work to
No,
perfection.
He's got 1 million behind. He's got 1 million behind.
Oh, well, we knew the lion ring was going to put his chips in a bunch. Unfortunately, he's running into it. Ace-9 against pocket kings.
Calvin Anderson has played this one perfectly. Not over yet, Valeriy, just a 70-30 dog.
Oh, no, and you see Aaron's face over there looking really bummed that Calvin is going to get 71% of the time is going to be getting a lot more chips in his stack.
Calvin Anderson, 2 kings.
On the flip side, 90K more for everybody else.
Not too shabby.
Should Valeriy be eliminated?
Everybody on their feet, very excited about this all-in.
This drastically changes the construction of the tournament. Really, either way. Either Calvin is neck and neck with Jay, or Valeriy has chips, and he'll be crazy with chips.
Yes.
Calvin Anderson has them covered.
This is a huge situation for everyone at the table and for us
Yeah,
here watching.
Great. Dramatic.
Yes.
Setting it up for TV.
All right.
Making sure we have all the angles.
Valeriy, the at-risk player. He spikes an ace. He'll be forced to be reckoned with. If not, Cal is going to put it into overdrive. So a huge shift in momentum.
All right, go to the flop here. Kings versus ace-9.
Here comes the flop. Valeriy on his feet.
Flop is a 5.
Ooh,
6,
7-6-5 keeps it interesting. Valeriy flops the gutter.
A straight for Valeriy.
Now looking
2
for an
kings
ace
are
or
in
an
the
8.
lead for Calvin Anderson. 7 of spades, 6 of clubs, 5 of hearts.
Let's go, Cal!
Can't even stand to wait. It does feel like an eternity as you're waiting out the turn in river.
It's a 6.
Turn is a 6.
Keeping it clean for Cal.
So far, so good for Anderson.
Our 6th place finisher.
Just has to dodge an ace or an 8 to score this elimination.
Wow, complete silence.
And
on
here's
the
the river
row.
card.
River
Here
card.
comes the river.
It's a 10. We're going to lose Valeriy Pack. He's our 6th place
10
finisher.
on the river, and that'll do it for Valeriy Pak, finishing in 6th place. $290,000. Quite the run to finish 6th in this kind of field. That's absurd.
Who wants 50 bucks? I'm not joking. Deposit $1 and you get a $50 global spin ticket instantly at WPT Global. With this ticket, you could spin and win up to $300,000. Imagine what you could do with $300,000 right now. So go find $1 in your couch or somewhere and sign up. Click the link in the YouTube description. Sign up to WPT Global with bonus code SPIN50 and deposit $1. But hurry, it's only for the first 100 people.
They've asked. I mean, you can still lie. I will say what I have. I'm not
You could lie and get through for 30 minutes or so.
You know, I'm not a liar. Bob, it's on you. Bob. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Bob folds.
Thank you.
Same hand. Good enough to come in for an open.
4 million is the bet from John. Jay folds.
Ooh, interesting spot.
King queen.
Cal folds.
Could see Aaron going either way with this one.
All in.
Yep. Goes
Aaron
all in
Pinson's moved all in.
again.
That's 26, 30,
Says
3.
all of it.
I'll break one down.
John has asked for a count.
If we weren't at a final table scenario, this would be a pretty easy call off,
Yeah.
I feel like. And now that he's got to worry about that extra 100K,
3 million,
there's a lot more going through his
35
mind.
million, 600,000.
Much higher stakes to call it off here.
35.6.
Aaron's been pretty tight, but is this hand just too good for John?
Time extension.
Does he just dominate some of the hands that Aaron jams? Then again, is he dominated by some of the hands
Here
that
we
Aaron
go.
jams? Yes,
Takes the
indeed.
call.
Here we go.
King, queen for Aaron.
Ace jack.
Ace, jack.
Okay.
Aaron, the one all in and at risk with the king queen against John's ace jack.
Aaron is covered. He has the king, queen. He's up against the ace,
About
jack.
74 million in
Card's good.
Whatever you want.
Discussing a quick swap.
Card's good.
I think they got it locked in.
Wow.
Let's keep the swap off. Just because it's swapped out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pinson looking to double up.
Obviously
Swap to
profit.
one ball, perhaps? Is that what it
Yes.
sounds
Yep.
like?
Honestly, I like the exact same stats, so it's like.
We'll go to the flop.
Aaron's quick, man. He just
Yeah,
got that,
that
in
was
very
boom.
fast.
Little business on the side, and then this flop
Flop
of.
is ace.
Wow,
jack.
Jack 10-9. Aaron just
Pinson
flops
with
the
a
stone colds.
9
Couple
flop.
backdoor draws for John here.
He flops a straight 2 clubs.
Dramatic flop dealer.
John does have the ace of clubs.
There are some interesting turn cards that could appear.
Aaron is stressed. Even after flopping the nuts, he's still not done. True poker player. It's not over till it's over
That's
type
true.
of stress.
Turn
Is it
card.
Okay,
Now
that'll do
it
it.
is over.
Going to double up here.
Aaron finds the double.
And the
He's
river.
up to 74 million as John is down to less than 5 big
So
blinds.
we got a full double up here. 35,600,000.
Nothing he could do, made the right call.
Yep. Oh, you hear Aaron in the background. Such a difficult spot there. I might have been tempted to go with the queen 3 just because the next hand you're going to double up to much less. I'm not sure how it
Give
works
your
here.
ante out there.
Yeah, so now how it works, I'm not sure for this tournament in particular. Some
Is big
some
blind
tournaments,
first or ante
yeah,
first?
they'll do the ante or the big blind first. And now that really affects you when you only have 1.5
Yeah, we'll
blinds.
be able to see what's right in
Minimum
front of
answer
him.
is either went for 2.5 or raised to 5, even though he only has
No.
1.6 in the big
No, I
blind.
can call 1 point. Or I can call 2 points.
You can call 2 points.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's got 2.5 million in the ante. So
Right.
he's all in the big blind for 1.6. That's what's eligible to double up or triple up, et cetera, and could get
Raise
that
the
2.5 million back.
And a call.
Jay opens, Calvin calls, Aaron calls with 7s. So, I mean, hey, if the 5 deuce gets there,
Yes.
10.2.
Just let him go. Someone will tell him. All right, anyways.
got Ray Pulford, win tournament director, on the microphone in our Latour ballroom at the Wynn Las Vegas.
So do you think Cal just called here because he just wants to get this guy knocked out? Or, I mean,
Yes. That is a player all in this.
tricky spot if Jay does have a hand and you have to 3-bet get it
3.4
away
times
from
3.
10. So
Yeah.
maybe that's what he was thinking. I'm not sure. But
Bro, just do the math.
John with
We're
the
in for
rare
5 million.
opportunity to
1.6,
like
there's 3.4
6
left.
times his stack
Times
after
3,
this.
9, 10.2. Yeah, no. Side 10.2.
So we've got 10.2 in the main. That's what
Remember your hand.
John is eligible for. There's an additional 10.2 on the side. That's what
Got
Jay, Calvin, and Aaron will fight for. Ace 10-8 with 2 diamonds.
Action on Jay.
Calvin flops
Jay
a
checks
set. John
Calvin.
flops a flush draw. Jay, a pair of 8s here and a pair
10,
of
8,
7s.
2 diamonds on the flop. That is a bet of 5 million.
And the other two are going to give him credit for having something if he's betting into the
Aaron folds.
To your point, Aaron and Jay are out, and here we
We
go.
have a set of 10s.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, not a bad one to see when you see
No.
Calvin has 2
2
10s.
by the diamonds. Set of 10s.
John's rail is going to go bananas if he can get up to 4 big blinds.
Hey, 3 of spades turn.
Before this hand, John had 4 million. 2.5 went into the middle. He's 1.6 behind. He can magically make that 10. We just need a diamond dealer. Give the man some hope.
Seems fair.
I had 7s with a diamond, I think.
Well, no,
Aaron
John does
spoiling.
not want to hear that.
I'd be glad to see it.
We're going to see a turn.
Turn card. It's a 4 of
Wow.
clubs, adding a
Even
couple
more outs.
Along
outs.
with the fresh draw.
The wheel draw is there.
We made it 3 on the river before. Let's get 3.
And the river card.
River's
Wow,
a diamond.
He gets there.
Make a diamond flush.
Crowd goes wild.
Diamond flush for
John up to 10.2 million, 4 big blinds, never know.
Blind.
John announces all in.
Okay.
All in and a call.
All of it with
Okay,
the queen
here we go.
jack.
Round 2.
Jay calls with 6-5. Now 22.9 million in the middle. Here we go once more.
From 1.6 to a potential 23 million in that stack in 2 hands. Incredible.
That's him.
Almost a 2-to-1 favorite to get to that number.
Israel shouting for paint.
Queen, jack. That is queen, jack versus 6-5. Queen hearts, jack of diamonds, 6 hearts, 5 diamonds. And let's see the flop.
Let's do it.
Ace. Ace.
8-4. Adds a couple
spades.
outs for Jay. You see those outs on the bottom of your screen looking for a 7, a 6,
And the
or
turn.
a 5.
10 of
Turn is the
spades.
10 of spades. No spade in either player's hands. The outs remain the same.
I want to take John's pulse right now.
Through the roof.
The 2 big blinds maybe was still like a whatever feeling, but now the comeback feels real. It's within reach.
Needs
One
to
more card.
dodge a 7, a 6, or a 5.
And we're going to see the river.
Can he hold?
9 of hearts.
The comeback
There he
is
goes.
on
Wow.
John.
for John Glendinning.
Not the one for John.
Fold.
Jay, though, with King Jack.
Raise to 5 million. Folds to Bob.
Bob will defend with the 10-6 suited.
Bob's going to call. We're going to see a flop.
Such a funny blind level, by the way. 1.3
Yeah.
million in the small, 2.5 in the big.
Queen 10
Oh,
4.
spicy one here. Bob
Yes.
flops a pair of 10s and the flush draw. Jay with the open ender.
Check to Jay. Leads for 3 million.
Jay staying pretty consistent with his small stabs on the
3
flop.
million and a call.
Turn is a blank. Jay will check back. the equity to the dome. And river a jack.
Deuce of hearts on the turn.
About
and
20
a
million
jack
in the
of
pot,
spades
as you
on
see in the
river.
bottom left corner of your screen.
Check, check.
Jay will just check back, show down the winner.
Pair of tens, pair of jacks. Pair of jacks gonna win the pot with
That's
jack.
Jay Louie, entered the day as the chip leader, has that chip lead still. 25 years old, the youngest player at this final table.
Who wants 50 bucks? I'm not joking. Deposit $1 and you get a $50 global spin ticket instantly at WPT Global. With this ticket, you could spin and win up to $300,000. Imagine what you could do with $300,000 right now. So go find $1 in your couch or somewhere and sign up. Click the link in the YouTube description. Sign up to WPT Global with bonus code SPIN50 and deposit $1. But hurry, it's only for the first 100 people.
Hopefully I calm down and don't just constantly move my chips around erratically.
King 9 suited for John on the button here. 14 bigs.
Raise to 5 million.
Calvin the queen 8 off.
Calvin calls. Queen
Calvin flops a
9-5.
queen and John flops a 9,
Rainbow, no
along with a couple
spade.
backdoor draws.
Checks to John, who bets 3 million.
John C betting here, but going relatively
raise.
small.
Calvin wants to
9
start
million
getting
is
some
the
chips
bet.
in now. John not going anywhere
John
with the
calls.
9s. He's got about 25 million behind. There's almost 32 million in the middle.
6 of hearts.
Turn is a 6. Adding a gutter to Calvin's hand.
Ten seconds.
Almost all of it. That's
18
18 million. Decision time for John.
It's gone very quiet. Everybody understanding the moment.
Except the guy over John's shoulder who's taking a phone call.
This is so tough once you decide to see bet that flop with the second
10
pair,
seconds.
especially against a player like Cal. But, you know, he really hasn't gotten too out of line post-flop yet.
Yeah, that's true. Time extension used for an additional 30 seconds to act.
Decision for his whole tournament. After coming so far from 1.6
seconds.
million.
Yeah. Another time bank used. Tricky spot against Calvin, who's very capable of check raising and betting turns, the wide variety of hands. Some of which are like these backdoor hearts. And he's
Yeah,
going to
he's
go
going
with it,
for
all
it.
of it. And the call, and here we go. Calvin looking to end this comeback run.
We have
He's in line to
Queen
do it
8
unless a
top pair
king or a
versus
9
King
appears on the
9 of
river.
Clubs. Top pair versus second pair. Calvin has top pair. John has second.
John just giving Cal credit for being able to check raise that
Yeah.
flop with all kinds of hands like gutters or whatever and just go with whatever he check raised on this turn. Unfortunately for him, he's got top pair.
Needs one of those cowboys. Or 9.
Israel rooting for a
To the
cowboy.
river.
To stay alive.
Jack
It's
is
a
Got it.
jack. Had the
Will
paint
make
sweat.
our
But it is a
fourth-place
jack, and that
finisher
will do it
of
for John Glendenning.
500
Quite a run
and
at what would have been a historic comeback. Is able to make a pay jump. Out in fourth for $505,000.
Well done, John.
Even
He's
the
taking
most
it on the
resilient in the
chin.
game.
He's,
Right.
He's
He
very
seems to have
chill.
Taking it well.
He's still got that Hawaiian Air seat booked.
Yeah.
You have a rough idea? I can do my own math.
I can do my own math.
200.
Yeah, that was good. Good for your own math.
Fold and a call.
A million dozens.
What?
Huh?
Is that 16 or?
And a fold.
12.
Raise and a fold.
$1 million? Oh, that's weird.
Okay.
Could just say 12 next time.
This time, I didn't. I had better than the first time.
What did they slip in his Americano?
I'm not sure he's gotten it yet, which is the sick part.
Still don't know what to do with that shove.
With
If I overshove there?
right here.
I mean,
It's
I mean, I mean,
I don't know, dude.
yeah.
Can't take that much abuse, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, just like Bob taking a stance, you know.
Scared the
Even
living
Cal
hell
is not immune to having talking
out
chips.
of my heart rate. That was the
Right.
highest
First
my heart
few
rate.
words
Yeah,
you've heard
we
him
haven't heard
say,
from
all
Cal.
final table.
Comes when he has
Heart rate.
190 in
My own.
front of him.
And that flip happened.
8 million.
Yeah, no more limping on the button.
Yeah. Stacks are deeper now. He's ready.
All right, Calvin.
And a fold. Calvin
Although
takes
Jay
pot.
does have that similar stack depth, so I'm not sure. Guess it's different when that stack is in the big. He's on a tear, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he is.
Calvin Anderson from 60 mil, all the way up
Yeah,
to
from
Chip
60.
Lee.
He was at 60 at 3 mil big blind. Now you got to call him the favorite to win that first place prize of almost 1.4 million. Aaron with 8s on the button.
Raise. 6 million. And a call.
Cal defense.
Yeah, take a hand off, Jay.
Jay's rail goes nuts for him. Respect that.
Oh, wow.
2 hearts.
Set of 8s for Aaron.
2 to the flop.
The case 8.
Checking a bet. 4 million. Call 4.
Blank on the
Deuces
turn.
fades. Check.
Interesting to know that when Aaron had kings on this type of board texture, similar positions, he went half pot. This time he sizes down to a quarter.
16 million.
Continuing for 16 on the turn. Cal immediately reaches for his thinking chips.
Yeah.
Call 16.
Slides it in the middle.
Drawing dead.
Queen of spades.
I thought it was a jack for a moment.
Check.
Wonder if he was reading into that sizing a little bit on the flop.
Now how much does Aaron go for? Looks like 40.
40 million.
Hefty bet. Into a pot of
40 million.
56.
Jack in his hand gets in the way of the Jack 10, no heart. Calvin in kind of a tough spot here.
Okay. I feel like once he takes the glasses off, raise is out of the question, but you never know.
Right. Used for stare down purposes.
10 seconds.
I didn't know if he wanted to get fancy with that jack, but
Cool.
Makes
Wow,
the
just the
call.
call.
Aaron gets paid off, and he will
Eights.
regain
Set
the
of
chip
eights.
lead.
wow.
I'm good with that.
Two.
This particular one.
For the first time, I believe, doesn't share.
Wow.
Do you think I would fold an ace there?
He's all confused.
I'm not sure. Thought it was more likely you had a jack. You know you're capable of calling if you think you're
Cal
ahead.
calls 4 million.
I'm not, you know, unaware of that.
Aaron calls.
Jay with ace 3.
All in.
And he
Oh,
does
goodness.
jam,
All
and
in.
Aaron might just be
On the
waiting to
call.
pick that off.
And a
He
Snap
call.
does
call.
indeed make the
Ace
call.
10 of diamonds versus ace 3.
Jay's running into it.
Ace 10 of diamonds for Aaron. Ace of spades.
Jay
3
in
of
some trouble with the ace 3 off up against Aaron's
Jay
ace 10
Lou.
suited.
Ace 10 versus
Jay
ace
Lou entered the
3.
day with the chip lead. Can he find a way to stay alive?
Jay Lou at risk here. Ace of spades,
Can't
3
read
of
that.
clubs versus ace 10 of diamonds.
I'm not reading that. Like,
No.
you can read it to me, but I'm not reading it. Like,
Gonna watch it with his rail.
I'll just interpret it incorrectly. Dyslexic.
Aaron loves to hang out with his
Yeah,
all-in
Aaron's
buddy.
gonna come by, join the party.
Why not? They're a lot of fun.
We'd be out there with him if we could.
5 million.
I mean, Jay could be out here
See the flop now?
oftentimes. He has ace 3 versus ace 3.
Flop is a jack, ace, and a 9.
Nice
No
jack
diamonds
9,
on
not
the board.
not terrible if you're Jay.
Possible
As
split
you see the
pot.
chop outs have started to emerge.
And this is jack.
Ace 10 versus ace 3.
Or could just find the 3 ball, win outright.
Chopping a lot here.
Turn card.
Turn card. It's a 7.
Turn to 7.
Yeah, I would.
7 would chop it up. 9 would chop it up.
No possible split
3
pot
would deliver the win
10 is in
outright
the
to
lead.
Jay.
for Aaron Pinson.
Anything else? His day is done.
And the river card is a 6.
The river is a
10 will
6.
play.
That'll do it for Jay Lou.
Good game, Jay.
Good game indeed. I mean, for a man that doesn't really play tournaments, to finish in third, one of the biggest 1Ks ever for $675,000. It does help, yeah. When we watch the TV episodes back, it's going to be like one hand of heads up. Cut everything else out.
Yeah. It does feel, though, I know we're
Five,
kind of
and Aaron checks.
being
his
silly in
option.
here, but it does feel
We'll
like
go
they've
to the
kind of
flop.
fallen into a rhythm a little bit. And so now
Yeah.
once they
Of
start
diamonds, five
establishing sort of a
clubs, three
pattern of how
clubs.
they're going to be
Aaron
playing, ooh,
checks.
and Aaron
Or
flops a
this.
straight.
Yeah.
Cal,
Cal at 6 million.
Double gutter and 3 to the straight flush. This could get intriguing.
this is what we needed.
Yeah.
The face of a man who just flopped the nuts. You
Raised
guys.
to 18 million.
Makes it 18 million.
$18 million is a raise.
And for Cal, this particular hand just feels like it has so much potential. You don't want to get rid of it quite yet.
Cannot possibly quick fold. But you're very scared of this raise from Aaron based on what we've seen
Right.
throughout the course of the evening.
Alarm bell's going off, but it's got to stick around.
Call's been made. To the turn we go. It is an 8 of clubs.
Wow.
Whoa. The 8 arrives on the turn, giving Calvin the better straight. We asked for some big hands. We
did.
have a couple here.
16 million.
Sure, it's the third club.
16 million is the bet.
Wow. And
But still,
Aaron,
ooh.
this is not big at all. 16 into 51 million on this turn card. I know the flush came in. What does Cal make of this bet size on the turn?
And does he want to start putting some more chips in the middle?
10 seconds.
Or could he have been check raised with some flush draws?
Okay,
Call's
just
made.
decides
Chooses
to
to just
call.
call.
Here we
Biggest
go.
pot so far of heads up.
Straight over
River card
straight.
is the 8 of hearts.
River
8 of
brings
hearts.
another 8. 83 million in the pot. Calvin with 97 million behind.
Aaron check raises flop, leads small on the turn, and here we are on the river. 83 million in the pot, Cal 97. This could definitely
10
turn the
seconds.
tide.
60.
60
That's
Oh.
60 million.
million.
Does Cal put in the remainder of his stack?
Cool.
Just
Call.
calls.
Makes the call.
He shows 7-4 for a straight, 7-9 for a
Aaron's
higher
going to get the
score.
bad news.
And a
Huge pot being shipped Cal's way.
4-7
Along with the chip lead.
7 of spades.
Who wants 50 bucks? I'm not joking. Deposit $1 and you get a $50 global spin ticket instantly at WPT Global. With this ticket, you could spin and win up to $300,000. Imagine what you could do with $300,000 right now. So go find $1 in your couch or somewhere and sign up. Click the link in the YouTube description. Sign up to WPT Global with bonus code SPIN50 and deposit $1. But hurry, it's only for the first 100 people.
Feels like he has Aaron Pinson on the ropes right now.
Cal just in complete command. Aaron's got his back against the wall here. But he has a beautiful hand in front of him right now.
25.
Cal raises to
Wow.
25.
Oh.
All in.
Okay. I
And
mean,
a call.
25 million, all in and a
Here we
call.
go.
Here we go.
Versus Queen 7. Queen 7 of spades. King, Queen with a king
Aaron
clubs.
Pinson, the one at risk,
Queen of
but in
hearts.
great shape to double up.
King, Queen versus
The King Queen
7.
against the Queen 7 suited.
Aaron all in. He's all in for 70
Almost enough to
million.
wake up Cal's rail, but one.
Except one guy.
Hoodie.
He's just kind of. Is something going on? Yeah.
It does always come 7. That's what,
Can Calvin find a way? If he does, the title is his.
has he been, has Staves been cranking the bad beat meter? He has spades.
We'll put down the flop.
Here we go.
Flop is a
Oh.
Jack
six.
7-9.
Jack 10-9,
Wow.
but he flopped it.
Jack,
7
a 9
right
and a
in
7.
the flop.
Calvin
Jack
becomes
spades,
the favorite.
7
Aaron
hearts,
with some
9 of
outs,
hearts.
along with backdoor hearts.
You got some hearts
Aaron
out there.
does have the heart.
For now, looking for a king or a 10.
Queen of hearts. 7 on the flop. Turn card coming up.
Turn card
It's a 7.
Oh my
is another
goodness.
7.
He's got 3 7s
I don't have
now.
a bat. I
He
don't have
needs
a
a 10.
thing to jinx it, reverse jinx.
He needs a 10 for a straight.
Aaron has to have a 10
We'll have our champion of the WPT Prime Championship.
to stay alive, or
And
else
here it
this
is.
tournament is over. River card
It's a 6.
is a
It's all
6.
over. Calvin Anderson has won.
And Calvin Anderson is the winner of the WPT Prime Championship for more than $1 million. A dominant performance over a field of more than 10,500 entries. What a run by
What
Cal.
a grind. He grinded that out.